There are institutions like Hillsdale that have never taken federal money for exactly this reason, because eventually there's going to be a conflict between academic freedom and the demands of any given administration. But I would also say it's very likely that the Trump people still underestimate the degree to which the universities are entirely decimated. I mean, how are they going to be fixed? So this is what happened at the universities over a 30-year period. Apart from the rise of protest culture, which emerged in the 1960s and has been fostered ever since, for 30 years the professors stepped back as the administration took over, and administrative costs mounted to the point where tuition costs are insanely out of control and way disproportionate to the rate of inflation. So the administrators took over the university, and then the woke mob took over the administrators. And since then, they've done nothing but hire radically leftist professors, and generally incompetent ones because of the DEI requirement. Now, how are you going to fix that? What are you going to do? You're going to fire all the tenured professors? You're going to revamp the administrations completely? That's not going to happen. I can't see any way out of this conundrum in relationship to the universities. I can't see how they can be fixed.
Well, how about this? You don't give them billions of dollars, literally billions of dollars. Now they're suing back, and the president of Harvard says, what does research have to do with anti-Semitism? A ridiculous statement. It's all part of the whole complex.
And the fact that Harvard is trying to separate research from the broader issues, there's also something about that that's entirely crooked. So let me delve into that briefly. So when I left the university, which is essentially around 2017, we were already in a position where in order to get a research grant, you had to write a DEI statement. And what that meant was that if your DEI statement didn't meet the criteria of the radicals who were running the granting agencies, then you didn't get your grant. And that was entirely independent of the quality of your research, because they reviewed your DEI statement before they reviewed your research. And so that was a test of ideological allegiance, and all the researchers went along with that.
And that's why this is part of the reason you started the Peterson Academy. Dr. Jordan Peterson, thanks so much.